Hi and welcome back to Guide to Solidworks. In this tutorial we are going to have a look at how to use the Loft tool. So here's a quick example of how we have done that and what we're going to produce by the end of this session. It's going to be this vase here, so by the end of this tutorial we'll be able to produce this. It's a bit of a unique shape and we can only really achieve this through the Loft tool in terms of creating a solid model like this, or it's the quickest and easiest way to do so. So let's dive in and have a look. Okay, so to start this, I'm going to start on the top plane and I am going to create a sketch on that top plane. Let's go circle, like so. Now I'm going to start my origin and extend that circle out. I'll add a dimension to this and I'm going to get the diameter of this circle to be 50 millimeters diameter. Tick there, and I'm going to exit that sketch and just leave it as a circle on that top plane like so. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the top plane here and I'm going to create a second plane offset to this coming up. So if I go to features, go to reference geometry like so, and I'm going to create another plane, making sure that my top plane is selected down the side. Now it's showing me that that is offset from that top plane by 100 millimeters there. I'm going to leave it at 100. I could change that, but we'll leave it at 100. And I just want one, so I'm just going to tick there. Like so. Now this plane here is a new plane I can sketch on. So I can have a click on the plane, or I can click on the design tree plane at the side, and then click sketch there. Now from this, I'm going to draw another circle on top. So if I create a circle at the top there, like so, and I'm going to give that a diameter. Let's say we're going to make that 45. Now because these are offset to each other, the different sizes, we can't just extrude the bottom one up to the top one because they're a different size to each other. So what we need to do is loft between the two. Now if I use the loft tool, so go to features and loft. Now I can do this with any shapes, they don't have to be the same shape. I could have done a square at the bottom and a circle at the top. It doesn't matter which shapes I would have used. If I click the bottom one and the top one, like so, it's going to give me a projection from the base up to the top, like so. As you can see, it narrows out on each other. Now, what we can do is we can manipulate this. Let's zoom in a little bit. We can manipulate this so that with our profile line coming down the side, I can turn that around and it will thin it out in the middle because it'll twist the shape. Okay, and the more I turn it, the thinner it'll get in the middle, creating some sort of hourglass shape. Now, that's not really what I want. This profile line just twists it around like so. What I can do is I can add some guide curves in the sides here to make it a specific shape that I want. So I'm just going to exit this loft. Let's go to front sketch, like so. I'm just going to turn that normal to that front plane. And I'm going to sketch on there. Now I could sketch on this with any tool. I could use an arc, I could use a circle, whatever I wanted. But I'm going to use a spline for this one so I can create a free-form shape. I'm going to start from this top of this circle here. And I'm just going to create a rough form, free-form shape. Like so. It's going to join up to the bottom circle. So I've got this nice smooth curve here. Now once I've got that one on, I'm going to exit the sketch. I'm going to do another sketch on the other side. So I'm going to come back to my front, do another sketch, get another spline, find the circle again at the top, and this time I'm going to be a bit more extreme with the shape that I create. Like so. Okay. Now I still want to make sure it's smoothed out, and it's pretty smoothed out. We'll take that one, but it is a lot more extreme. Okay. Exit that sketch. And now if we just turn it a little bit, we can sort of see it's the circle of a circle on the bottom, this curvature down the side, which starts to look a little bit like a 3D shape, but it is still just a 2D drawing. It's 4 2D drawings together. It's going to create my template for my loft. So we go to Features, and I go to Loft here. I can click again on the bottom circle and on the top circle, and it's going to create that loft between the two. But instead of using my profile line here, if I click in the guide curve section here in the next box down, I can select that guide curve and it'll pull the shape to it. And I can select this guide curve, and again it will pull the shape to it, like so. Now I could add in more. I could add in 2 down the sides as well if I wanted to and make it more. I could add in as many guide curves at as many different angles as I wanted, and it would pull the shape to it. Okay, the more complex you get, the longer it takes to model, but just for this example, I'm just putting the 2 in like so. Tick there, and we get our shape. I'm just going to hide this plane across the top, and we get some form of sort of vase jug shape that we could use there. I'm going to shell it just so it hollows it out. Click the top. I'm going to turn this to 5 and shell that out. And we get a hollow component. Now this would be great for anything like, again, like we're saying, jugs, vases, mugs, cups, bottles. A really good technique for using all them different ones. So it's up to you how you would use it, but there are some examples of ways that you could use this tool. Okay. Hopefully that's been helpful for you. Hopefully that's useful. And you're taking something away from this tutorial. If you've used the Loft tool before, chuck us something in the comments. Let us know how you've used it, what you've used it on, what type of components you've made. If you've enjoyed this tutorial, just let us know in that comments again. Give us a thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button. Join us for some more content. That we have regular content on this channel, all about Solidworks. And if you are interested in using the Loft tool in surfaces, we also have a video on how we do that as well. Okay, so thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon, and bye for now.